Good morning, students. This is the sixth video of the chapter Electoral Politics. And in this video, we are going to discuss a subtopic, what makes elections democratic in context of India. So far, we discussed the different steps that are involved in the election system. And now we are going to discuss that what exactly the democratic election is, or what makes the election a democratic one. We have seen and we have come to know about various reports, and in those reports we have seen that various names are miscalculated or they are included in the voter list, and the names are really very fake. Similarly, we have seen that few names which are real ones, they are excluded from the voters list. Again, we have seen that rigging practices during voting system, it means bribing the electoral officer or using the multiple voting by the same candidate. We have also seen the use of money in turning the voting towards a particular party. So all these things are going to represent the malpractices, and that is connected to the election system. So if these malpractices will be connected to our election system, how can we ensure that the particular election is democratic one? And the candidate which is going to win the election, it has come through the popular support, not through the malpractices. Then who will give the guarantee that the particular election which is going to take place by involving several steps is fair one, is without any malpractices? In India, we are lucky. Why? Because a special constitutional body has been developed under Article number 324, and that is termed as Election Commission of India, and that is totally independent from the government control. So the role of conducting the election is on the Election Commission of India, and Election Commission of India is going to develop various techniques or strategy in order to go through free and fair election of India. Now, we are going to understand that what is the specific role of Independent Election Commission. As I told you, Election Commission of India was appointed as per the constitutional guidelines. So Election Commission of India is a multi-membered body in which one Election Commissioner of India is there and is appointed by the President of India. But after being appointed from the President of India, the Election Commission of India is not dependent or is not accountable to the government or to the President. That is a unique thing about in the Election Commission of India. So once it is appointed, it will work for free and fair election. Now, what is the specific function of Election Commission of India? Election Commission role is very specific to the election. The function starts from the date of announcement of election and it ends when the result is going to be announced. In between, the Election Commission of India is going to shoulder all the responsibility of election. So, few very important points are there. First point, that the Election Commission of India is going to decide the date of the election. I am talking about general election. Election Commission of India is going to conduct various elections of India, but here I am talking about general election, the election of Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha. So Election Commission of India is going to decide the date, and it is also going to decide the phases in which election will be completed in a particular state. Like in Bihar, 6 phase or 7 phase or 9 phase, because we cannot deploy the electoral machinery at one place and election will complete in one day. So the different phases are required. So it depends on the election commission that how many phases it is going to prescribe for a particular state. That is why in different states, different phases are there for the election. That in some states 9 phases are required, in some states only 3 phases are required for election, for completing the election. But here Election Commission is going to become very active from the day one, once the announcement is made. Now after that, many things are there, like we discussed before also, like voter list, preparation of voter list, exclusion and inclusion of the names. Suppose if the new voters have been added, then it is the duty again. It is going to direct its officials to prepare a new electoral rolls to include the new persons and exclude the old person or the person who died from the constituency. Next role is to give symbol to the political parties or to recognize or de-recognize any political party. That is in the hand of Election Commission of India. Next part or the next function, Election Commission of India is going to release Code of Conduct. So Code of Conduct is very, very important step that is mandatory for every political party. If any political party is not going to follow the Code of Conduct, the Election Commission of India is empowered to take legal action against that particular political party. And it is going to supervise it completely. And it can even take suo motu action on a particular incident if something comes in the limelight of it. Next part is that it takes over the control of the district administration. When the election date is announced, you may have seen that different officers from the block level till the district level is going to change or is going to get transferred. So why it happens? Because in order to conduct free and fair election, the officials are transferred from the respective areas and new officers are appointed. And all these officers are not accountable to the government, but they are actually accountable to the Election Commission of India. So I mean to say, in between the period from the date of announcement till the announcement of result, from the date of announcement of polling till the announcement of result, the Election Commission of India is going to take the responsibility, and all the Indian officials, including state officials, are accountable to the Election Commission of India. They will report directly to the Election Commission of India, and the Election Commission of India will direct them their duties and responsibility under their command. So here Election Commission of India is going to take over the role of government. One more thing is there, that Election Commission of India has to ensure that government is not misusing or the particular political party is not using the government machinery. Because now all the political parties are on the same level. So it is the duty of the Election Commission to ensure that election must be conducted in free and fair manner. And in order to do this, the curbing of black money, the task of curbing the black money is also under the command of Election Commission of India. So Election Commission of India is employing its officers to curb such activities. Apart from that, on the polling day, it is going to direct the district magistrate or the police officers to deploy central paramilitary forces on the polling stations or the polling booth. So basically we have seen that Election Commission of India responsibility is very vast. Again, on the day of result, its duty is again very heavy, very difficult duty, because Election Commission of India is going to count the votes, it has to declare the result, and the result needs to be accepted by the losers also and by the gainers also. So this is how Election Commission of India is a very important body. Now what about it? What about its independence? Why the Election Commission of India is considered the pious or very pure organization? Why? Because of its independence. As I told you, the Election Commission of India is not accountable to anyone, not to the government, and it enjoys the power which is equal to that of the judiciary. Apart from that, the provision has been made in the Constitution that after the retirement, the Election Commission of India or the election commissioners, the members of the Election Commission of India will not get job under the government. This is done in order to maintain the independence or their independent character. Got it? So here it is very important to understand about the role of Election Commission, and it is because of the Election Commission of India we are able to accomplish our election in a democratic way, or in a new or in a real democratic way. Thank you so much.